Valentine's Day 2021. We actually got some snow over here in New Mexico, which is very confusing to myself because I kid you not, roughly 2 days ago, before this, it was 70 degrees outside and clear skies and sunny. So it did snow. My dogs don't have a lot of experience with the snow. I believe it's only snowed one other time for Apollo and 2 other times since I've had Champ. It only snows roughly 1 to 2 times a year here in New Mexico, and this was a random storm that's kind of blowing through the south and the southwest, which is confusing to my brain. Apollo seems to really enjoy it, and you go, wait, now chill. He loves playing around. He's just a goofball. He's still a young dog, barely 2 years old here, but he's loving it. As you can see, Champ, not a big fan. Like he'll sit here and I don't know if I want to go, Dad. I don't know. Once he sees me coming out here with him, he gets a lot more comfortable with the snow. Eventually he will warm up to it. Regardless, what we cooked in this video is green chile stew. Very easy to make. There's only one thing I would change if I had to go back and do it again. You can see here Champ is warming up to the idea of the snow and he's having a really good time, but I wanted to have something hot and like a soup to eat today on such a cold day on Valentine's Day 2021. So we're starting with 2 pounds of ground beef. This is an 80-20% blend in terms of a lean factor. If you want to go 90-10, that is completely fine. I'm just gonna let my ground beef brown here as I get my other ingredients ready. So I got a little lazy here. I tried to use a hand chopper on my potatoes. I did use 2 potatoes here. I would honestly just go the extra step and just try to cut them all roughly the same thickness, because at the end of your stew, you're going to judge it by if your potatoes are cooked or not. Regardless, the hand chopper is great on my onions because I don't like cutting onions anyways. So I have a full onion and 2 potatoes. I wish I would have drained any extra grease out of my ground beef before I'm doing these next steps with adding in my ingredients. Regardless, we put in the onions, we put in the potatoes, and 1 cup of green chili. Now, I don't know how spicy this green chili is, but I know I have a big pot of stew I'm making, so I just did a full cup of green chili. Very good taste. I did add 4 cups of water here. Depending on how much you're making, maybe 1 pound of ground beef, you might not need as many cups. Just get it roughly to near the top of your stew there, and then I'm gonna put some beer in here. You're not gonna get drunk from, you're gonna cook out all the alcohol anyway. It just gives it a little bit of an interesting flavor other than just using water. Give it a stir, and then lastly here, you're gonna season it as you go. I'm using a blend to start off with, which is salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. Some favorable shakes here, guys, don't be shy. But as I'm cooking it, I'm still gonna add more salt, pepper, and garlic as I'm cooking and taste testing as I go. Lastly, before you let it simmer here, 2 tablespoons of flour. That's gonna slightly thicken up the mixture here, so at the end it just doesn't feel like complete water on your spoon. But yeah, we're just gonna sit it here, let it stir, and a medium low heat, and then we're gonna do some other things on the side. So I have roughly an hour to burn before I have to pay attention to the Fortnite item shop for my main gaming channel here. I thought I would try to get Apollo some dog training in. Turns out, because of, you know, the fact that we don't get snow very often, maybe once or twice a year, he was very distracted. You can see here he's kind of sitting. He won't go down all the way. I don't blame him. I wouldn't want to sit in the snow either, and I tried to get him to lay down as well. Turns out he got distracted again. Not a big fan, but regardless, both dogs were doing very well with their dog training. I tried to give him a correction here to actually lay down, and he's just not having it. I figured since we don't get snow very often, let's just take him off the leash and collar and have some fun here, run around the yard. And I am completely out of shape. Well, let me tell you, Apollo has a ton of energy, way more than I do here, but it's great because we're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. We're spending time with our dogs and we're cooking our stew. I almost fell there, fun fact. But the dogs are doing very well. They're doing very well with their dog training. It has been a huge learning curve for myself and my girlfriend. I usually train Apollo and she trains Champ when we have our dog lessons. And here's Champ now. Again, he has a lot of energy. He'll warm up to the snow once I'm actually out there with him. And he took my breath away too. Like, I'm out of breath already, and I'm trying to have some fun with Champ here. He loves playing fetch. Champ will literally play fetch until his legs fall off. If you keep throwing the ball, he will keep grabbing it and bringing it back to you. So this is his play face. Wait for me to throw it. And I threw it, and we're gonna check on our stew real quick, and then it is time to get ready for the Fortnite item shop for my main YouTube channel. So at this time, 4:30, item shop resets for me in 30 minutes at 5 p.m. I don't know if there's anything new tonight to cover for my main gaming channel here on YouTube, but as you can tell, I'm super out of shape, and we're watching the FNCS right now. I'm not watching it, but I'm watching it. Peep the setup, guys, peep the setup. Once your potatoes are fully cooked, your stew is ready to eat. Now, keep in mind, I was seasoning with more salt and pepper and garlic as I was cooking it and giving it taste test, and I'm trying something new today from Budweiser. My first ever non-alcoholic beer, Budweiser Zero. Champ is not a fan, but I don't drink anymore, but I do miss the taste of beer. So, smelling the aroma. I can't smell anything. Interesting aftertaste. It's not as strong as a real Budweiser, but it'll do, especially when it warms up and I got yard work going on. A nice cold one. I just don't want to get drunk anymore. Don't want to get drunk anymore, so non-alcoholic beer. I love it. Top your stew with some cheese and you are good to go. Like I said, the only thing I would change is actually getting rid of most of the grease that I could before I put in those ingredients. Regardless, I said we were going to do more to the bathroom. I lied. It's been a busy week of content on my main gaming channel, as well as doing all of these nerdy Fortnite challenges for my friend Squatting Dog and his community, the Dog Squad. So I've been really busy, literally just playing video games. I know, I've been busy. Regardless, guys, we'll see you next week for a new upload on Tuesday. I hope to have more done with the bathroom, and with that being said, y'all stay sweaty.